Good morning, church.
Morning, priest.
Joy to welcome you here this morning and thank God for your presence. I'm aware since Friday of what I was preaching on, and I was wrestling with, Lord, your goodness and mercy follows us all the days of our life. Because Friday, the wife and I made a commitment to return to the gym. And I was walking on the treadmill, and after 20 minutes, I got off to go and lift some weights. And I said, why is my ankle hurting? Okay, I pushed through it. And then the next day, I tried to get up out of bed that Saturday morning, and everything on me was hurting. Age. But anyway, God, I'm going to trust you saying goodness and mercy follows us. Well, we have a notice here. Beth?
Thank you. Before I start, I'd like you to give a show of hands. Are you aware of, have you heard, have you researched about the 70-mile high transmission line that's coming from the other side of Baltimore County through this area of Carroll County and over to Frederick County? Yes! Thank the Lord. Anyhow, Robin, if you have stuff to share at the coffee hour, I brought some information if you need more, and if you know more than I do, then please let's share it with everybody while we're rubbing shoulders and okay.
Yes.
Thank you. It's going through my property. I don't know who else.
Yes.
It's cutting Paul's and mine and Abigail's.
Right.
And I can't say yeah.
And other members of the congregation as well. So it's a really grave concern, right? Very high tension lines.
Yeah.
Right?
Someplace you don't want to live.
Someplace you don't want to live, right? And those are, anyway, we'll talk about it, and certainly asking you to consider giving some sort of response if that concerns you. I want to ask your prayers for Jean Nolan, the mother of our youth director, Stacy Nolan. Jean ended up going to the hospital on Friday, and she's there, and obviously she'll have to take thereafter some physical therapy, etc. But she's in the hospital, and so you can always reach out to her, Carroll County that is, and please keep her in your prayers. As one enters, we celebrate and give thanks. Bruce Johnson, who had been in, not hospice. Get behind me, Satan. Who have been in recovery and rehab, right? Physical rehab for several months, is now out at home, and he offers his profound thanks to everyone who was there with him and who prayed for him and who showed up in so many ways. St. George's, as usual, carrying on its compassion. I don't think we have any birthdays, but so there we go, right? We have to get that in the bulletin. You're keeping your sweet 16 away from us, Bob? No, wow.
Put 60 more years on it.
That is true, right? You look very, very good for your age. I tell people, the secret is you tell people you're 10 years older than you are. And so then they're shocked, right? Like, what? You look good for your age. Right. You look good for your age. Yeah. So we're going to sing happy birthday to Bob. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Yes, and God bless you. A blessing to our congregation, and we give God thanks for you. Anyway, well, let me not make the mistake. Any anniversaries? None whatsoever. All right, well, maybe enjoy these summer days, and maybe you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Yes, Theresa, sorry.
I just want to announce something on Rome, if I could.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay.
That's right.
So even with Mario transitioning out, we had already made the decision as a parish to implement a new platform that will be used for communications. It'll be used for your pledges. You'll be able to log in and look at it. It will help us be able to communicate better and give people more visibility and just help us continue to revitalize. So don't be alarmed, you will probably be getting an invitation soon, but there will be nothing in the platform. So the main thing you would do is you'll get an invite to say set up an account. The application is called REALM, R-E-A-L-M. Bear with us because there's a lot to it. We'll be putting our accounting into it. A lot of different systems are going to combine into this platform. So when you log in, there won't be anything in there. If that's okay, just bear with us. I have some great help with Barbara Harden and Jim Hall, and Linda's involved, and lots of people. So we're all working on it. But this first step will be you'll get an invitation to set up an account, and then bear with us, and then as we roll out features, we'll let you know.
Has anybody, I tried to do that and it just kept kicking me out.
Okay, so
We'll
I'll
look into the system and see what's happening behind the scenes.
yeah, we'll look into that.
Right, but certainly it is a platform that many churches use. One specifically for the Episcopal Church, one specifically for the Roman Catholic Church, for the United Methodist, etc. And then various levels within the Episcopal Church. And so what that does, really, it helps to centralize a lot in terms of administration, finances, etc. You won't have access to the accounting. Only the treasurer and the rector and administrator would have that. But certainly our parish directory, you go there and you'll have a code to access that. If you give permission for your name to be published, you send requests. Sometimes a prayer, people may not see an email, but they're more inclined to look at their phones. It's right there, and so the priest can see it directly. So lots of very good features. You can contribute through tithes. You can sign up. We don't have to send out papers anymore, but you can also keep track of what you've given, and you can print off a statement at the end rather than having Linda send them out and you waiting can I file my taxes. So many benefits for the congregation, and it will help to keep things focused, makes it easier for treasurer to treasurer and rector to rector in terms of passing on the understanding of what's going on in the church. So please fill it out. It's not anything coming from the crowd strike? Right, none of that, all right?
And if you have questions, we'll all be working through it, but you can certainly go to Linda, as she's going to be working to get all of the parishioner information populated in the program. But it is going to take us time, so
yes.
When you get it, just don't be alarmed. It's not a phishing attack.
Yes.
And doesn't mean we're going to change everything we're doing. This is just going to be another tool to help us better engage.
Right. And if you're concerned, you can look online, YouTube, right?
Lots of
YouTube videos about it. All right. That said, may we continue to walk in love as Christ loves us and gave himself an offering and sacrifice to God.